Okay, for those that are not familiar with me, this is just Janie with Roots Deep Oracle. I read intuitively, I read as spirit leads. This morning I felt led to, as I was cleansing out my guidance deck, to go ahead and leave these out because these fell out and spirit said to leave them. So basically somebody's been discontent because there was an illusion that was cast on them, or they fell for an illusion, and this caused a little bit of a disillusionment. A disillusionment. Forget it. That's still one of those days. Okay, which caused them a loss. But in this loss, they definitely, there was something that, there was a death put to. And they're getting a rebirth now, and they've done this gracefully. They've been very graceful about this, but because of this rebirth, they've had an epiphany, and you can see this is like somebody being reborn again. This is, you know, how the lotus is down in the mud, comes up, the unfoldment. So you've definitely had an epiphany. This unfoldment, once you, you know, went through this cycle, I feel like a death to self. I feel like that you've rebirthed yourself, and you did with this with grace, because you did have a disillusionment. There was an illusion that was on you, and you become disillusioned. And this did cause you a loss. And with this unfoldment, with this epiphany, you found out the truth. And we all know the truth will set you free. But this lit you up. This truth, it lit you up. So you begin to prioritize. You begin to get all your priorities together, because you're disciplining yourself right now. You're disciplining yourself. You're getting discipline over your life. You're getting priorities set up. You know, but you're doing this in grace, because this is an epiphany of a truth that you had. There was discontentment with loss, a death, a rebirth, a new beginning. You've done this in grace. You can see the new beginning with the epiphany, the truth that you found within yourself, and you begin to prioritize, and you begin to discipline yourself. Okay, that's what I have. I'm going to get the underlying energies. Yeah. We have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel out here. Yeah. You knew this. You knew this. You knew this was causing your loss. You knew this was it was going to cause a death, I feel, of self. You knew this, and that's why you did this gracefully. You knew it. You feel like you lost your happiness. You feel like you lost your blessings. You know? You had to have this rebirth because you had indecisions. You had to put a death to something because you had indecisions that was going on. And you did this because, yeah, you were brokenhearted because you did have a loss. Even if, you know, it's a loss of who you are, it's a death of self. Even if it's that, you know, there's still brokenness, because that's what you begin to heal. And that's the epiphany here. Your higher self. You know, you were broken. You had an epiphany. This is the truth. This lit you up. And you begin to prioritize and discipline yourself. Okay. Because, absolutely, you know, there was a broken heart. Okay, let me see this. I'm going to get the Fantastical Creatures Tarot out, and we're going to look at this. No, flip them over, please. Flip them over, please. Thank you. Yeah, This illusion was actually keeping you very emotional and your emotions very unsteady. Okay? Because most definitely you did. I mean, you had a loss with this. You felt like that you lost your happiness. You felt like you lost your spirituality, your blessings. You felt like you lost your land of milk and honey. You know, your promises. Absolutely. Justice come out here. Because you had some unpleasant events. You had to get things balanced out. Because you had indecisions. And that's why you had to basically die to self and rebirth yourself. Yep. You became very focused and accurate. you started thinking accurately. But you definitely became very focused. You became very focused. And this gave you grace. Even though your heart was broken. It gave you grace. Let me see this. Yeah. Because you're the Empress. You're the Empress. It gave you some... you have that grace within you. You know how to heal yourself and not bleed all over everybody. You know your abundance. You know your self-worth. You know who you are. Without a doubt. There's information about some good news that's coming into your life. Yeah, with this discontentment caused by an illusion, where you were in a delusional state. There's some good information coming to you about this. Let me see more. Yeah, it's been a secret. Something's been kept a secret. You've pulled yourself up out of toxicity. And absolutely. Because again, you had a loss. And you were disillusioned. Somebody put an illusion over you. And you were falling for it hook, line, and sinker. Everything, you know, looked like it was supposed to look, but it was all an illusion that caused you to go into, you know, a disillusioned state. You kind of knew this. I mean, you knew this. You were thinking. But I feel like this illusion that you were looking at caused a lot of emotions. A lot of very unsteady emotions. Yeah. But there was an important message that came to you, or is an important message that's coming to you. The important message is basically, it's going to be a secret that's going to be revealed. And it is about some toxicity, okay? So, we have the land of milk and honey out here, and it's telling me again that you had a loss, but there's judgment out here because there was some unpleasant events, and you decide that you needed balanced out because you've been very evasive. You've actually been guarded. You've been watching everything that was going on in the 3D realm. You were even using your intuition and your third eye to watch everything, but you kept yourself hid and you kept yourself guarded because, yeah. Because even though that you had a loss, you know your person, your being, your inner being is very strong, very stable, and you have a very soothing nature about you. Of course, you're an Empress. Okay, let me see this. Flip them over, please. Let me see this. Thank you. Not those. These. Absolutely. Again, you are stable. You're very strong. Even with this loss. And feeling like that you lost, I mean, you lost everything that you were working for. Your spirituality. Your happiness. Everything. You feel like you lost everything. But you did. You begin to see the opportunities and you begin to create them before they even came your way, because you've seen these opportunities. And again, you were in indecision. And because of the indecision, you actually needed to let something die out so it could rebirth itself. And I feel like that you died to self and rebirthed yourself. Because I feel like that then you began to think accurately. And you begin to focus yourself. Okay, let me see this. Yeah. And then you took swift action. Because there was betrayal. And yeah, you took swift action over this betrayal to get to that star to heal yourself. And that's exactly what you did. And you were very successful at it. Because again, you did this gracefully, though you had a very broken heart. You were broken. It wasn't like something that devastated you to the point of not being able to mend, because this Empress is strong like that. It's like, yeah, up yours, you know. But most definitely, and you know that you can do this. You're abundant in all things. Wisdom, knowledge, I mean, the true nature of who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. You've worked hard to be an Empress. That just don't come because, oh, no. It comes because you've been through hell and back several frickin' times. Okay, let me see the Empress and this broken heart with grace. Doing this with grace. Doing this, you know, gracefully. Because you've seen it in your dreams. You got a message. That's what I said. Your crown's lit up. You're wearing the crown. You're the Empress. You definitely have a crown. Okay? You seen this in your dreams. You knew this was coming. That's why you let it play out. That was your indecision. Should I say something or should I just let it die and have a renewal? And you made the decision. You did make the decision. You decided, you know, you were going to have a rebirth. And again, you died to self. Yeah. Because you foresaw the betrayal. Without a doubt. You seen that. That betrayal did not attack you like it should have. As I said, that heart's got a crack in it. It's not devastated. It's not broken. It's just wounded. You foreseen the betrayal. It did not hit you like it was supposed to hit you. Absolutely not. You did struggle with this. You may have even been in depression for a while over this. Let me see. Yeah. You let the cycle end. I said to put it here. You let the cycle end. Because that's why now you're disciplining yourself. You're prioritizing yourself and getting disciplined. Because you let that cycle end. Without a doubt. You let the cycle end. Okay, let me see this ending of a cycle. This is the truth. This is a unicorn moon. And you're just letting spirit lead you. You're letting spirit lead you. Okay. There is going to be communication about this, though. There's going to be communication about this. Okay. Because you're definitely abundant. You know this. You hide your light a lot because, again, you know that you get attacked quite often. And, I'm hearing the divine masculine in general just seem to seek you out, your light. And you kind of keep that hidden. You did drop, you have no expectations on love. You have no strings attached to your love. You have agape love. You know how to flow freely in love. And you know how to, you understand that agape love is the true love that even, you know, gave birth to all of us. But you've had insecurities about this. And you're very guarded. But you definitely know your self-worth. You know who you are. You know you're the Empress. You know that you are well abundant with all things. Your finances, you have an open heart chakra, your wisdom and knowledge, you know who the hell you are. Mm-hmm. And there is a connection here. You do have a person. It was an emotional risk, and this was your broken heart because there was devastation, emotional devastating loss. Is why your heart's broken, but it isn't even broken. It's just fractured, okay? It's just wounded because you did see past all the illusions. You knew all this was coming. Absolutely, because good changes is coming for you, and things are getting balanced out. This is spiritual, okay? You're manifesting too, by the way. You're manifesting. You're creating right now. Okay, I'm getting out the Tarot of the Apocalypses, and I'm going to see some more. I want to see this. Somebody's definitely, the truth is you're getting new opportunities because you've pulled yourself up out of some toxicity. Without a doubt, you pulled yourself up out of toxicity, but you do feel like that you've lost your happiness and joy. You've lost your spirituality. You've lost, yeah. You lost that land of milk and honey with your blessings. You feel that that's what happened. Because of these illusions that were cast on you. And that's what you feel like you lost. But here, you're pulling yourself out of toxicity. And there's new opportunities coming towards you. And you're starting over again. And you're pregnant with seed right now. Seed that you're going to give birth to for new opportunities and new visions, new financial quest. Even more knowledge, more wisdom gained in the area, maybe of your finances. Like, what am I going to do next? You know, I want several side hustles. That's what I'm hearing. Creating them. Giving birth to them. That's exactly what you're going to do. Okay. Let me see more. Yep. Because you did. You ended a cycle. You're the one that ended the cycle. You're like, no. I pulled myself up out of the toxicity. I have new opportunities. I'm pregnant. I'm not suffering no more of this pain. I've lost everything that, you know, mattered to me at this point in time. But this is like Phoenix feeling like, no, because I am rebirthing myself. I'm ending it all. I'm ending a cycle, and I'm going to begin again. I'm going to begin fresh and new. I'm beginning all over again. And that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, you did it gracefully. There was an entanglement of 3, and you did this gracefully. You didn't bleed all over everybody. You began to literally, because you were pregnant. You were pregnant. You were pregnant with seed for new opportunities, new ideas, new visions. When this happened. And I don't feel like you were the one that was in an illusion. I feel like you were pretty much had things together. You're the Empress. But we'll see. But you definitely did not bleed all over everybody. Instead, you took your pain and whatever chaos or illusions that were... There was illusions that trying to be cast on you. Your crown was lit up. You done seen that shite, okay? But you didn't bleed all over everybody. You took that pain and you began to... You know, you gave birth to your seed. You ended a cycle. You're like, frick this. Hell no. I'll take it out. This is Phoenix mode. I'm burning it all up and I'm beginning again. Abso-freaking-lutely. Uh-huh. because you know who you are. You know your self-worth. You know you can do this, because you feel like that you lost everything, everything that mattered to you, that made you happy, that felt like happiness, that felt like joy, that was spiritual to you. And this was a connection, okay? Yeah, you had to get balance within this. There was unpleasant events. You called justice out, without a doubt, because you've been very guarded, very evasive. You've been keeping yourself away from others because, again, you've been watching everything that's going on in the 2G realm and above. But you've also been using your intuition. Yeah, because you're solid, strong, and sturdy. You're the Empress. And you have a very soothing nature about you, a very loving, soothing nature about you. And again, when you pulled yourself up out of this toxicity and you seen the new opportunities, you began to create those opportunities because you know who you are, and you got very passionate about this. Because if you were going to have a loss and you were going to lose everything, then you were creating something anew. You were transforming yourself. You were becoming everything that you ever wanted to be because you were determined to have your happiness. Well, upside down, I'm going to take it. You didn't do the emotional loss thing. You really didn't. You were like, no. I'm going to do what I know to do. This may have been an emotional loss, but again, I'm the Empress. I can take that emotional loss and I can create something beautiful out of. I'm not going to go crying and begging on the streets or begging anybody back. No, not at all. I'll take the loss. Because when I take the loss, I know what's going to happen. It's going to be the death of this connection. And then there's going to be a rebirth. Okay? If I take the emotional loss, I turned that into something brand new. And that's what you did because you were pregnant with ideas. Absolutely. You grabbed the nearest star around you. You not only healed, but you began to heal others. You began to keep the seas that was literally just in an uproar. I feel like this is a water sign. Because you controlled the seas. You controlled the storm. You did this with grace. Even your rebirth. The death of all of this and your rebirth, you did this with grace. Absolutely. You were indecisive about this for a while. But you began to think more accurately and get focused. And you took swift action to this death. You took swift action to this death because there was betrayal. And you grabbed that star and you began to heal so you could also heal others. Because you are a healer. You actually do heal others. That's why you heal yourself quite well. And that's why this heart is not devastated or broken in two. You had an emotional devastation. It was highly emotional to you. But it didn't break you. Yeah. Right there's the heart. Again, everywhere that blood flows, it blossoms. You can see. This is connected to the Empress, which you're all because you're our High Priestess. You're the Empress as well. See? Absolutely. You began to create. You began to create beautifully. You, again, you're the High Priestess. You're a healer. You're the Empress. Uh-huh. You're also very foundational. You're very solid. And most definitely, this has been a battle. Spiritual battle, I heard. But guess what? You know you always come out victorious. I mean, it's like nobody can really touch you. Because you thought you lost all your blessings. But when you did, you knew what to do. You were indecisive at first. But you knew what to exactly do. You knew to let this die. Because you knew there'd be a rebirth. Again, because you did this with grace. This is a mature, abundant Empress. No, didn't tear her heart up. She was heartbroken. She was emotionally devastated. She got a strong heart. Yeah, because she's the Empress. Yeah. She does know how to prioritize, organize, get shit together. And that's what she's done. Because she foreseen this. She had a dream message about this. She knew the betrayal was coming. She was actually being very sneaky and watching everything that was going on. And she was guarded. She fought back. It didn't hit her like it was supposed to have hit her. Uh-huh. She had a little bit of depression. Let me see this. Uh-huh. And a lot of spiritual growth because she's abundant. This just only made her stronger. Transformation and growth within her love. It made her love grow. It transformed her love completely. She has an intelligent heart, but a playful heart. Yeah, the love's taking risks. This was nothing for her. Okay? Let's see this down here. Because absolutely, you're getting discipline. You're getting discipline over everything that's around you because you ended a cycle. You knew you ended a cycle. And this is the truth. This is the truth moon. You're letting spirit lead you. And because of this, you're getting communication. Let me see the communication. Uh-huh. There's an important message that's coming to you. Okay. What's this about? It's about the betrayal. It's about you walking away. And the fact of the matter is, you were in communication with Spirit already when you walked away. Spirit told you to walk away. That's why you're getting important. There's an important message coming into you. Okay, let me see this. Because somebody's struggling to get towards you. They keep getting burdens, more burdens laid on them, but they're struggling to come towards you. Divine Feminine. You're definitely, somebody's struggling to come towards you. Absolutely. Somebody that's been balancing out their karma. They're definitely not giving up. There's a party side to them for sure. But they're definitely manifesting you. They're using ancient wisdom. They're definitely holding all the aces and thy will be done. Because they're bored. You want the truth? They're bored. There's been disappointments with all the loves that they had so far. And they have definitely put themselves in a timeout to gain more wisdom and knowledge and stature and to have growth. They're still dealing with the cold face. This is your lover. This is your person. They know that you walked away. And you've ascended. But they're holding on to you. Because they know who you are. And they know that you keep yourself chaste. They know that you only give your love to the one that you truly love. To the very depths of your core, to your soul. but you like your love peaceful too. And there's a transformation. And I feel like there's a divine masculine that's not really being shown much except for down here, because he's transforming himself. He's transforming the way he looks at love, the old programming, and he's very emotional, very loving. In fact, he's got big love for you, okay? He's also manifesting you and setting his intents towards you, because he's going to be moving, because he's being divinely led, because he does see the blossoming new beginning of the seed that you have given birth to. He has discernment. He understands what he puts out comes back to him. This is the truth, and he sees the new opportunities headed your way, Divine Feminine. Yeah, might want to check that out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to answer or clarify or confirm with my Tarot of the Abyss. Okay. Yeah, again, there's been a good change. There's definitely been a good change. Okay, let me see this. Let me see more on this. This caused you to change. It caused you to transform. It caused you to see things like in the right connection and whatever, or the right way, and whatever you see, you totally liked it, and you're like, okay, I'm going for this, because there was somebody tried to put an illusion over you, but you already seen that shit. You weren't taking it. You seen things for what they actually were. You didn't go fall in a disillusioned state after all, because it's what happened was you actually seen the good changes that was coming forth with all this that was going on. Yeah, because you have the intuition too. You may have been scrying when you figured this out. But this was already beginning to be a storm. And you were riding that storm well. Because, as I said, I felt like this is water. It's water. Very loving, kind, giving. Very chaste. And only has, only gives her love to one. Definitely awakening to what was going on. And that's what I said. It felt very much like Phoenix anyways. This is flaming up. This is literally like, no, I'm rebirthing myself. I'm renewing myself. I'm transforming myself. I'm becoming who I am. You made the decision. Again, there is some healing going on here. You've calmed the seas. And I think somebody is definitely making a decision. They've made the decision in reality, but they don't know how to approach you. Because you are an Empress, and they realize this. They don't know whether to approach you like eye to eye, or, kind of like head down, like, sort of like a dog with its tail between its legs. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Okay, let me see more. Show me more. Because without a doubt, you're healing, but you saw the toxicity within. You went within and you shone your light on the truth, and you found the toxicity. Without a doubt, you found the snake. Yeah. And it very well could be your person doing this. Because right here, this, again, this is Divine Masculine. Your Divine Masculine is deciding how to approach you. Because he did find the toxicity within him. He's dealing with that snake right now. Because he doesn't want any other options. He can't keep his eyes off of you. He can't stop thinking about you. In fact, he won't let you go. Let me see. Thank you. Again, because you know there's a powerful new beginning coming. You do too. Because right there, you had indecisions. You were indecisive, but you actually, you decided to let it die, and you knew there'd be a rebirth, and you knew there'd be a powerful new beginning. This is the truth. Because you know who you are. You know who you are. You're the Empress. You're very abundant with all things. Yep. You've seen the new opportunities, and I think that you actually, at this point in time, you let it die. You were tired. You were tired of the manipulation, the illusions being cast over you, where you could see right through them. You were not spiritually dumb, nor mentally. You just literally seen everything, and you just got tired. You got tired of the battle. And you said, hell no, I'm taking these new opportunities. That's my decision. I'm going to let this thing die so that it can rebirth, because I'm doing this in grace. I can't take no damn more. I'm going to get myself rebirth. And then within that, you had epiphany with the truth. The epiphany and the truth came together. And most definitely. Because again, yeah, you begin to set your priorities. You begin to discipline yourself. You might even discipline others as well, but you're definitely using discipline here. Okay. Let me see this. Because you know you have opportunities, and you just said no. You didn't give up. You just said, no, I'm tired. I don't have to deal with this shite. I'm better than this. I know who the fuck I am, okay? Plainly speaking. Nope, didn't come over. Out. Whoops, those did, but they didn't turn. So, yeah. We'll put them on the bottom. This two did. Okay. Yeah. You took the risk. And because you hold the key. You may be moving slowly, but you definitely hold the key. Absolutely. Because without a doubt, you do understand that you're working hard, and you know you're going to be successful in everything that you're doing, because you have these new visions. You were pregnant. You were pregnant when all this, you were pregnant with new ideas, new visions, I feel like financial visions as well, to set up your finances and all your goals. You were pregnant when this happened. To give birth to the seed of what you were going to harvest and what you're going to plant for your success. So yeah, you worked hard at this. You're getting the success. Upside down. You got your head. Definitely. Again, you couldn't know. You weren't falling for this illusion. Somebody, and it feels like it could have been your divine masculine. It could have been somebody else. But they most definitely tried to throw an illusion on everything and make you feel disillusioned. It didn't freaking work. Because you're the Empress. You're the High Priestess. It did not work. Instead, you got to gain and just worked harder. Again, down here, this is your divine masculine struggling to get back to you, by the way. Because he knows that he was definitely, yeah. He needed to get himself balanced out, but he was juggling. He was juggling more than one, and this made him feel defeated and abandoned. Because he was messing around with shit he shouldn't have been messing around with. There's a message coming to you about this. Somebody's did some mean magic. Without a doubt. Okay. Somebody's did some magic on you. Okay. I'm going... Yeah, the bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands. There's going to be celebration. And this is like a birthday cake. Because there is a rebirth to this. Which reminds me, June 1st was my 10th birthday. I have 2 birthdays. Well, I have more than 2, but yeah, I have 2 birthdays. 4 of Wands, not explaining it right now, okay? But definitely, yeah, celebrations going on. Because there is definitely a transformation, a powerful new beginning coming. You struggled with this, but you know you always have success. Because without a doubt, somebody's missing you. Absolutely. Somebody's missing you. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean this up with the Fairy Tale Lenormand deck. Okay, give me 1 across for the cleanup. Clean this up for me. This awakening. This... Somebody tried to throw an illusion on you, and you're the Empress. It just wouldn't work. Yeah, you got your heart, yeah, wounded. But everything you did with grace. You knew what to do. You are very intelligent. You're emotionally intelligent, mentally intelligent. You're a smart cookie. Yeah. Because the divine came out here and helped you and cleared everything out. Any clouds that was covering up anything, any darkness that covered up anything that was that was thrown at you as an illusion, the divine cleared that out for you. Absolutely. This is the divine masculine. And guess what? He's coming to fight for you. Because he has a tiger of spirit. And he can't let you go. He can't even stop thinking about you. Again, this is one reason you just let it go. Because somebody tried to take a side to your foundation. You knew that if you just went ahead, blew this thing up, put an end to it, for a new beginning, you still had your foundation. Because again, divine feminine, you're going to be receiving some love. Because your person is transforming. And they're becoming abundant. They're also realizing the abundance and luck that they had within you. Okay. Yep. And this is the equal. Definitely side hustles going on here. And this is a divine masculine. Again, you let too many narcs, too many rats, too many people within your... you didn't set up boundaries. And it began to eat at your abundance. You had to release things. You had to bury the dead things. And it made you feel lighter and happier. But definitely, I feel like divine masculine is coming in. Whether they come in physically or, you know, verbally or however they come in. But it's by at least the next full moon. Again, yeah. Because they're definitely, they went to the mountaintop for their spirituality. And yes, you feel like home to them. You also, they also feel abandoned. Definitely abandoned. They definitely have been going through some toxicity. The spirit is definitely helping them fight this, because again, we have faith. It's a clover, 4-leaf clover, but I don't believe in luck. I believe it's faith. What you believe, you get. You know? You believe in yourself. You love yourself. You take care of yourself. You glow on the inside, you're going to glow on the outside. You're beautiful on the inside, you're going to be beautiful on the outside. You know? It's having faith. Like the grain of the mustard seed. There is going to be a bouquet of I'm sorry with a message coming to you. Somebody feels like they fucked up a fairy tale. Divine Feminine, this is your counterpart. There is a difference between you, but there could possibly be a commitment because this is the marriage card in that deck. Yep, because you hold the key to each other. There's definitely a rider coming in quick, and as I said, Divine Feminine, you are going to accept the cup of love from your Divine Masculine because you're a loyal heart, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get some wisdom out here. Okay? This will help me to see, you know, of course, abandonment is always one of the childhood traumas and what lies within the root of many of us. You were enlightened. You couldn't be touched in the manner that this was meant to affect you because you're an enlightened being. And you know your self-worth. You knew you had, yeah, you felt like you had lost everything. You felt like you had lost everything. Your land of milk and honey, your happiness, your joy. You felt like you lost everything. But you always know your self-worth. And again, you're impartial to pain. You can take it and create, you know, something beautiful out of it. And somebody tried to trick you because they didn't, no, they tried to trick you because they seen how you were doing this in grace. I feel like they tried to put you in a state of, you know, where you would do this ugly and be ugly at it. Where you didn't. You did it beautifully, created, and most definitely did it beautifully. Again, this has been bittersweet, but it caused expansion within this Empress, and I feel like the Divine Masculine as well too. Yeah, because this is definitely your soulmate. You have a lot of passion for your person and gratitude. There's been a lot of gossip about that, but if they're talking about you, they're leaving someone else alone. They're nothing but shit stirs. If you know who this person is, stay the F away from them because they act out of love, but there's no love in them. Because you know this is your destiny. There needs to be forgiveness here. And I feel like, especially this Empress, she can become a workaholic when, you know, she basically starts all over again. Absolutely. Become a total workaholic in that, okay, arena. So just be careful about that. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Don't, you know, I know when I'm done here, got to go to the market, and then I'm going to head to my waters where I live. You are beautiful. You're a beautiful person. You have a beautiful spirit. I set you free. If you were meant to be, you will find your way back home to me. This is exactly what, because I see the Divine Masculine here. The Divine Feminine set him free. She let it come to an end. As I said, she's very wise. She's all-knowing. She knew what to do. And she was okay with this. She was feeling groovy. Because she knows that you have history together with roots. You still nourish each other. She knew this. She felt shattered for a while. But she knows how to pick them pieces back up again. There is, or was a lot of passion here, or, this could literally mean there's a fire sign here, okay? And yeah, I believe your person is definitely on fire for you, and they have sweaty palms right now. This is getting a refresh. Somebody's doubting this, okay? Somebody has no faith. It is not the Empress, okay? It is not the Empress. Again, there's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of attack that's been on this connection anyways. So, yeah. Dropping out and leaving society. That could be the doubt. Because it's kind of what I'm doing. Darn. Yeah, I doubt, anything at this point of what they're saying. Feel the grass between your toes. Experience it together is what I'm hearing. This is definitely an Empress. With rings on her fingers and bells on her toes, she will have music wherever she goes. And this divine masculine is stuck. He needs to get grounded. He's transforming right now at this point in time. He loves to love you, by the way. Somebody's jealous of this connection. That's why they created a conflict. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull some charms since I went this long and this far. And then bid you all adieu. And I'll see you when I see you, of course. If you feel inclined, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share away. And again, you can follow me on Facebook. I go there live more. I can't go live here at all. I'm still in the record stage, so I gotta get them thumbs up. So that would be great, As I said, this Empress, she just wants peace in this connection. Without a doubt. And she does. She knows her self-worth. She knows who she is. She's definitely strutting her stuff. This is the season, right? I got my hair done too. Finished yesterday. I got it done, but it wasn't finished. Because I like to go kind of like more blonder. Yeah, your angels are out here to guide and guard you without a doubt. Yes, this is getting a rebirth. Happy, joy, very successful. And most definitely, there's sustaining efforts to win at all costs. And you most definitely, you have a muse. You have a muse. Yeah. And there is deep roots with you and your person. There's deep roots. I mean, you know this connection is spiritual. You know this connection is holy. You know what this connection is. Okay. And that's my read. It isn't going to resonate with everybody. For those that it resonated with, flip it, switch it, whatever it is. Some of the signs that I did basically see definitely was Taurus. I seen an Aries. We have, of course, Venus out here, and Neptune, which is water signs. Again, I did see Virgo. I did see Aquarius, and we do have the Sun out here, most definitely, Gemini. And, yeah. Definitely the fire signs were out here. Definitely the water signs were out here big. Okay, so, like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and of course there was Leo, Sag, and Aries. Help me. But, yeah. So, this is my read again, and if you feel inclined, please, thumbs up, share away, subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook at Roots Deep Oracle. I go live there, okay? So, I prefer going live anyways. If you know me, you know that. Okay, so, but I will see you when I see you. Everybody have a safe Sunday. and have fun. If you have to go back to work tomorrow, you know, then yeah, be safe. And I'll again see you when I see you.